Yeah, I mentioned like you mountain bike and shit. When did you get into that?
All right, cool, man. Mountain biking I saw it on Instagram. Instagram brought it up, and then it was just like a little explorer page, tab. So I clicked on it. It was cool. I didn't know what mountain biking was. I just thought, you ride, on the gravel, on the dirt, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Then I saw some people get into it, and some people motivated me, messaged some people, and then I finally bought my first bike. It was used, and it was pretty good. Pretty good first bike, Now, I went on my first trail. It was in Big Bear. I ate shit, dude. I ate shit because it was a cheap bike, It was a good cheap
What
bike,
happened?
I didn't know anything about travel. The bike has travel. How forward the fork goes in front, suspension wise. I didn't know anything, right? I just bought the bike just because it looked like a mountain bike.
Yeah.
And then, when I ate shit, the guy told me, "Yeah, man, your travel is not that wide because you need more." So I finally, saved some monies, and I dropped, almost like $6,000 on the bike.
$6,000.
$6,000, and then now it just changed my life, dude. Like knowing like you're waking up, I'm gonna ride this mountain, at 7 a.m. You're done by 10 a.m. And your day already started. You were on top of a mountain. You went down that mountain, and then you're done for the day. You had your like wild thrill. Your adrenaline starts like spiking up, and then go back home.
Yeah, I've never personally mountain biked, but it sounds like, and it sounds like really cool to do because it's a good workout, and also just like you probably listen to music or listen to podcasts or whatever, and just like zone in on this one thing, just this climbing this one mountain, and all you're doing is pedaling, and it gives you that focus, I think.
Yeah, right? Yeah, it's cool. I don't know, it's something for me to like relax on, after like a long day, either stress or just a lot of shit's in your head. Just go out there and have fun. It's kind of like your own little world for like 1 hour in peace. Nothing is going on. None of the bullshit around the world going on. It's just you.
Yeah.
That's a cool part about it.
So, in the process of you getting your first bike and then failing at it, what'd you learn about bikes or mountain biking in general?
You gotta do your homework, man. You gotta do your homework because.
Well, tell us like a few things that you learned.
It's different because like there's different mountain bikes for different things. There's ones you just do. What is it called? It's called the like the downhill bikes.
Downhill.
Those are like dedicated to just downhill. You're not gonna go uphill or climb mountains. Those are just downhill bikes. Usually for like parks like Sky Park and Big Bear, like Mammoth, Snow Summit, Snow Valley, all those. You ride your downhill bikes on those.
Okay.
And there's different, again, travel, suspension, Fox, RockShox. There's different things, and different tuning, different forks you can get, like Grip 2 fork. You can get more adjustment.
What's that?
Like rebound, like they say when you run over a rock or you jump, something like that, you know how the rebound, like a shock, like a regular truck. Yeah. It's
like
just
a spring.
That. Yeah, like a spring, exactly. It's just different things. And, and on top of that, like when I went riding for the first time with the homie June, it's cool just to meet new people, like you go out and you just see like different parts around the world. Like he introduced me to Santa Monica, those trails up there, and like it's so beautiful.
Yeah,
beautiful up there, and then once you hit the peak, like you feel so proud of yourself, and on top of that, when you meet new people, like they tell you new trails, new ways to hit the trail, how can you adjust, you learn, and it's cool. It's a cool little environment, so it's like I love it.
Yeah, I love going in nature too. I haven't like mountain bike, but I go hiking a lot, like I used to. Cool. And so just going on trails and just, with friends or family, you're just in nature. And I think that allows you to just clear your head and, like you said, like meet people and do different things. And I think it's amazing that like that sport is, and it's kind of underrated too. Like not many people like know about mountain biking. Yeah. Or anything, but that's fucking amazing.
I know. My girl thought I was kind of geeky though, man, getting into it. She's kind of a little geek, a little nerd, but
I mean 6,000.
I know 6,000 shit's a lot though, man. But you know what? Like she saw like how happy it makes me and stuff like that. So it's kind of like cool. Everyone has their own hobby, man. Podcast is one thing. That's everyone just stay with your hobby. You learn, and you grow.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. And the cool thing is, like the other day, like some guy hit me up. He was like, hey, you motivated me to buy a mountain bike. I was like, holy shit.
Damn.
I was like, what the hell? I just post videos for fun.
I saw your Instagram. Yeah. Follow him on Instagram. I'll put it in the description. And you post videos of you just mountain biking. And you were in Arizona, I think, a few days ago. Yeah. How was that trip?
It was cool, man. It was cool. It was red. Everything was red. Man, red. It just red everywhere, man. But it was cool. It was like it's experience that, you know, you won't get here in OC. The dirt, everything is so compacted over there. It's just a way better ride.
Just like the different.
Yeah.
Like the dirt is different compared to here.
And we stayed at the Red Agave Resort. Dude, that thing was a trip. Like literally every single room, cabin that was there, every single hotel was full of mountain bikers. In the morning, I think I probably saw like 60 mountain bikers? 70 mountain bikers? Yeah, it's up there. Damn. Up in the mountain. So it's cool, you know? And I don't know, to me, when people say that, you know, like you motivated me to do this, it's like, holy shit, you know, maybe I should start taking it a little more seriously, you know, instead of just like posting for shits and giggles, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh crap.
I mean, that's how it starts. And then you realize, oh shit, there's an impact here. And then you try to improve it, you know, not only just post it, but improve it. And so, yeah, that's amazing, man. So that's cool. Really fun. What are your next plans to mountain bike? Where do you think?
I really want to go like out of the country, man. I really wanted to go to like either Australia. I really want to go to like there's parts in Brazil that have you know, different trails. But that's like long term goal, you know, and you know, just keep going where I'm at. But I feel like I need to do more homework on my bike. You know, my bike's more technical.
What is your bike?
It's a Giant. It's a Trans X, the Advanced Pro. You know, and it's cool. But
is that the downhill bike or what?
It's both.
It's both.
It's like a mixture of both. You can go up and down, like the travel and the spacing and the shocks, everything on it. It's like perfect enough to do both. You know, but the thing is, like when you're going uphill, that's the worst.
That's the worst.
Like Laguna has the worst one. I think Willow Creek or Willow Trail, something like that up there. It sucks, man. It's like 2 hours straight up, like just straight up. It sucks.
In a straight line or
just like picture a trail and up. You're going up, man. Damn, shit sucks. But you know, going downhill is like the satisfaction of like the workout you got. You know, and it's badass. But that's how it is, though. Usually like an hour to go up, 30 minutes, and you have like 5 minutes going down.
But here's one thing that I'm curious about that I just like thought of right now. That I noticed on mountain bikes that they have gears, right? And there's like different levels to each gear. What gear would you put on when you're going uphill, and what gear would you put downhill, and why? Like, why is it better to be on a certain gear?
You know what? That's a cool question. It's like downhill's a different story. It's up to you. You know, you want to put it to, you know, to your first gear, so that way, you know, it's faster for you to move and pedal if you know, you need to get out of, you know, situations. But uphill, you need to go to the last gear, man.
Oh, okay.
Last gear and just hold your breath and let's go, you know? And it's cool, you know? But the thing is, like, everybody has their own personal preference on that. There's some people that put on their first gear and go all the way up. Their calves are ripped.
So what's the difference between the first and the last gear? What do you feel on the bike?
First gear is like a regular bike. It pushes you right away. You feel the push and the speed, you know, velocity gets picked up right away.
Yeah.
The last gear is like you're pedaling more and you're barely moving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but that's good for uphill. Like you need that. Yeah, you won't last first gear going uphill. Okay. Well, I wouldn't, but I don't know, people would though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what I felt like when I tried. I think my dad had a mountain bike once, and I put it on 6th gear, and I was pedaling really fast, and nothing happened.
That's what it's all about, right there. Yeah. It's cool though, man. You know, just it's a trip that it just trips me out knowing that, like, you know, you can wake up in the morning and have that satisfaction of like pointing at the mountain later on, saying, you know, I climbed that, I did that.